Hey dudes, WMG here again with another freshwater video. This time I want to do a product review on the filter that I got. Now, as you can see here, this is basically a goldfish tank at my girlfriend's place. Two goldfish, and there's a koi catfish in there. I use them basically just for cleanup. Usually you wouldn't mix the two, but I decided I'd like to do it, and we got a heater back there, just a simple heater that you can't change the temperature on. It stays pretty much at 70 degrees. So, but I've had this tank probably for about 2 years now. So I've had those fish for a long time. They're actually pretty decent size, especially that fancy tail. Okay, so I'll be reviewing the deep blue nano filter that I've got up there. Now, originally we had a Petco brand filter that was rated up to like 15 gallons, I think, 10 to 15 gallons, and unfortunately it kind of fried on us, and the motor locked up, and then it heated up and then actually melted. Yeah, the motor, the design was basically the same as this, and the motor down here basically melted and warped and fused itself together. So I lost a couple goldfish. I lost 3 in fact, and I lost one of my fantails, my fancy tails. Look at that guy there, which I've had for a couple of years. So I was not really happy with that Petco brand, although it was affordable. So we decided to go with Deep Blue because we know they have good products. So here's my review on it. I will put some pictures of the boxes right about now. So here's the filter. It's clear. I like the design. It's very nice and small and sleek. It's rated up to 4 gallons. Now this is a 5-gallon tank, but I don't need a crazy amount of filtration for some goldfish. So I figured this guy would be the trick. And so far I've had it for about a week now, and it is very good. I'm very impressed with the quality of it. For filter, it came with two sponges for filtering. Okay, not that big one. 2 on the right is what it came with. Now, the box said that the white one, or the yellowish white one, was for mechanical filtration, and the small black one next to it was for chemical filtration. Now, this didn't convince me too much, since you can tell pretty clearly that they're both made from like the same material. They're just a sponge. They're not very fancy. So they're both basically mechanical. Although you would have it set up like this inside the filter, like this, so that it would pass through the white one and then pass through the black one. But I decided to opt out for a slightly better medium. What I got were these carbon infused sponges from my local fish store. Now I bought them since they were on clearance. I bought a bunch in these bags right here. They came for $2 for 2 of these pads. Now I cut one of these pads in half. But imagine there's 2 of these pads in one bag for $2, so $1 per filter. Now I cut them in half since the filter is small, and then so I cut them about the same size as this filter sponge, and then what I'll do is I fold it in half, right, and I'll put this inside the tank. I'll show you that in a minute. Now I decided on these because they were affordable. I could rinse them out and use them again until the carbon was depleted. But you could tell that the sponges, I don't know if you can tell in the video, but this sponge is carbon infused. If you feel it, you can feel the little piece of carbon infused to the sponge. Not like this one. You can clearly tell that this one is just a sponge. Well, this one is a carbon sponge. Okay. So, basically, here's how I have it set up. Okay, you can see through it that there's a bag in there, and then there's a carbon sponge. So let me take this off. And there you can see that I have the little carbon sponge blocking the water slightly, so that it gets used, and then I have another sponge, another filtered media. Now that is a Fluval pack that I got at the store, and it's filled with a very porous rock. So they're both technically chemical filtration, but you figure that the mechanical filtration will happen anyway because of the sponge and the bag itself. And I've had it for about a week now, and it's doing great. There's no smell, which is pretty notorious for goldfish, because goldfish can get pretty smelly pretty quick. Now, what I really like about this filter is how small it is. You can tell from my hand here that it's, let me put it back here, that it's tiny. This will fit into your hand. Okay? And the top, you can tell, the top will fit into your palm. And it's powerful, it does a good job. Okay. So let me take this. And you can feel that the plastic is good quality. It's almost like an acrylic. To control it, to control the power, they have this notch here, which at first I thought you would like take a coin and put it in there and then twist it, but you can do it with your hand as well. Right now I have it opened up all the way, so you can kind of tell the power. Now you can tell it's definitely made for a small tank, and you can use it for a nano reef, which I like to hear that. And it feels really good. I'm really impressed with it. Also, it's super quiet. Now it's right next to the bed here, so that was kind of essential. The Petco brand was really loud, super obnoxious to listen to all night. Now this guy is basically absolutely silent, which is awesome. You finally get some sleep. Okay. Also, you can tell here that I put a sponge at the end of the tube. Now that's just me. That did not come with the filter. I put that there just to make sure that pieces like that plant wouldn't get into it and get stuck. That's all. That's absolutely optional. I don't feel like picking out big pieces of crud out of the filter. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe so you can be posted on my videos. Yeah, and don't forget to comment to give me more ideas about these product reviews. I was asked to do this review by somebody, so thank you for that. Alright guys, so don't forget to wait up for the next video. I'll see you then.